Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com. Today is Thursday, June the 3rd, 2010, and we have another alert for you tonight, just like we do every night. Check this out. Okay, today's alert is ACL, that's the ticker symbol, Alcon Incorporated. And we've called short on this guy before. You'll notice we had this bullish, what we call a bull trap, the way it was trending here, and we said it was time to short this guy. He was just fading this gap down right here, and it wanted to short that. And of course, we had a bunch of bulls come out and say, "You don't know nothing." And guess what? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you were wrong. We were right. Get used to it. And now we see a nice little bounce here, but we don't see any reason that it's going to be sustainable. You've got a new low at 134 versus 151, and you've got a major gap down here to fill. So this is now up near the middle Bollinger Band line, and I like the short at that point when you're in a downtrend. That's typically where you find resistance. Like you bounce up here near the middle Bollinger Band line, now you fell, and you bounce up here to the middle Bollinger Band line, and you fall. Same thing back here, fall down, middle, fall, middle. Okay, that's basically how they trend. So what I would do is place my stop at the previous high. Okay, you've made a new low. Let me show you guys that right quick. So whenever you're doing this for yourself, you know what to do. Okay, you've got the downtrend, the new low, the bounce, the new low versus this low right here. Okay, then you consider this the previous high, 153.20. You'd set your stop at 153.21, 1 cent above the previous high. That's where your stop is at, okay? You start entering at this point at 143.65, start shorting there. If she goes higher, you just keep shorting and keep your stop in place here. For those of you who got in back here, you can just add to your position by doing this, and then she keeps falling lower, just keep lowering and stop loss limit, okay? When you fall down this time to fill this gap, right down here, you've got a gap right here at about the 135 level. When you fall down there to fill that, if she makes a new low, then whatever this peak, let's say today was the peak and tomorrow sells off, if that were the case, then this would be where you'd set your new stop, 1 cent above today's high, okay? That's just theoretical right now. Some other indications that we have that are bearish here, you'll notice the moving averages, the 50-day and the 200-day moving averages, they are contracting right here. While blue is over red, that's bullish. When they shift and blue goes below red, that becomes a bearish crossover. When they cross like that, it'll be a signal a lot of guys look for the end of the bull market here, which we've been calling already for the past couple of months. But it's starting to form. Moving averages aren't really a good indicator uh, for looking for the move because they're late to signal anything. But they say that they're good to use as a looking out the rear view versus looking out the front windshield. So just basically keep that in mind. It's another bearish indicator that's showing that this is not just a small pullback. This is actually a big sell-off that's happening right here. Okay, stay short, stay strong, and always trust your charts. It's very simple. Okay. God bless. Let's look at our disclaimer. And before you go, if you've not been to perfectstockalert.com, man, go check that out. It's awesome. It's 100% free, and we're not talking internet free. It's free, okay? So all we ask in return is you refer a friend. That's simple. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That helps us a great deal when you do that. And let's look at that disclaimer. The disclaimer. You can read. Yeah, it's like that. Awesome. See you all tomorrow. Remember, Friday is the jobs data, and that's going to move markets. If it's bearish, it's definitely going to sink the market, in my opinion. But we've seen them, argue it and rally against it. But the fundamentals are stacking more and more in favor of bears, and there's just no way to ignore that stuff.